student. Welcome to our new chapter, Thoughts of Education of 2023. So right now, Dr. Debansu Chatterjee is with us from Swami Vivekananda Institute of Management and Computer Science. So I want to introduce Debansu sir. Namaskar. So first of all, sir, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Dr. Debansu Chatterjee. I'm Associate Professor at Swami Vivekananda Institute of Management and Computer Science. I look after specifically for the MBA students who are pursuing their MBA program or MBA grads program under the specialization of marketing, digital marketing, analytics and entrepreneurship. That's all from my side. I got a keen interest and currently we are working on a lot of government projects, under Ministry of Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise, Government of India. We're also working with few of the top hospitals where I, along with one of my fellow colleagues, Dr. Meetut Ghosh, sir, we both are working on development of apps where the patients will get benefited in the field of artificial intelligence. Something more about me, I am a person who are very much focused in the development. So if you ask what I used to deliver as a pedagogy of teaching is that there must be a development. There are a lot of animals in jungles. We all have heard. But who is the king of the jungle? It's lion. But it's not cunning. It's not the strongest. But then also it's a king because it had a particular type of attitude. So at the end of the day, as very rightly said, that attitude develops something which is called altitude. So over here we try to develop among our students the attitude which will benefit them in achieving the altitude of the success.
Okay. So here, what I can understand that there is a approach where you can take like the practical approach, the industry-oriented approach to your student. So what are the things you do to make the healthy relationship with the student? Because not all the students are ready to accept the new changes and all.
First of all, we need to understand that why students want to come and to pursue a master degree program in business administration. We need to understand the term is business administration, where they are getting trained or they are still developing their skills in the field of developing a business. So there are two types of approach from the student end. One comes to get a hold of a job. So they want to start their career as one of the person who will be pursuing their program in the field of job. A second category is that a person who is having a very high aim to become an entrepreneur. So as a business administrative faculty, we try to identify the key interest area of our student, and according to that we convert their passion into profession. Now what does this mean by converting passion into profession? You'll find there are a lot of students who got a very keen interest in technology, and we can't deny this particular fact that we are living in the era of technology, where the term or where the definition or the law of Sir Charles Darwin, who said the survival of the fittest, have converted into survival of technologically fittest. So over here, the person who is developing his interest area in technology, we identify that and we develop certain training programs so that they can flourish in the field of technology, like business analytics. Because you know that in nowadays, analytics is a big cry. But along with analytics, we also need to give some sort of human touch. So that area is need to be catered by the student. Simultaneously, we in our college we have a very strong placement team, and that placement team not only find out jobs and place the students. What we are guiding our placement team, to identify the pocket areas on the specific skills that the market is requiring. As you have said that market-oriented program. We need to understand that MBA is not a degree program only. It is more like, industry academia interface. So we try to bring a lot of industry experts who develop the certain skills among the students and they move accordingly. Now if you ask me whether the college is having any tie-up with the corporates or not, yes, they do have. We got a corporate tie-up with Ruby Hospital. We got a corporate tie-up with PLS Hospital. for the hospital management students who are aiming to, pursue their career in the hospital management. The persons who are thinking for the banking sector or finance sector, we got a tie-up with Bandhan Bank, we got a tie-up with Axis Bank, we got a tie-up with few other banks. And for the IT people, we got a tie-up with Genpact, L&T. So they are our, particular training partners who used to provide the training from their end. If you go to into our 5th floor, you will find there is written Bosch Engagement Cluster. Now, why? Because we got a tie-up with the Bosch who have given another certain project to develop that. Coming to the next part regarding the entrepreneurship, in our college, we as I and Dr. Meghdul Ghosh, both of us are the independent faculty of Ministry of MSMEDI, Government of India. So thus, under Ministry of MSMEDI, we used to, promote the entrepreneurship under their guidance among our students, and we also have a dedicated cell who time to time organize the entrepreneurship activities and workshops. So what happened at the end of the day, if you are not getting a job, or it's a very vague term, I'm not getting a job. Why you are not getting a job? So that's why we doesn't convert our student to a job seeker. We convert our student to a job taker. So there is a difference between a job seeker and a job taker. So we convert our student to a job taker.
So there is one question like you say, like right now is everything is dependent on the technology.
Right.
You are focusing on the technology.
Yeah.
So if I see the industry, almost majority 50% or above 50% of students right now are from engineering background. Like whosoever is not from the engineering background, how we are taking care of them also? Because they are not that much tech-savvy like the BTech and other stuff.
We need to understand that before I answer your question, sir, we need to understand the industry pattern. The industry pattern is that previously, pre-COVID, it was Industry 4.0, which talked about automation. But currently, it became Industry 6.0, which talks about AI, artificial intelligence. So it's more, not only automation, but AI, artificial intelligence is coming into the game plan. Now, for the development of these students, as you are saying, let's see, engineering students are more tech savvy and non-engineering students are not much more tech savvy. Now this AI doesn't only parameter itself into, into the person who are only from science background or technological background. There are a lot of person who, love to painting. Now for them, there is a huge scope in animation. VFX, that is also a technology, or application of technology if you think in that manner. Live it. The person who are pursuing their specialization as marketing, and there is no as such quoted unquoted concept of marketing as B2B. It became more like digital marketing. Now for digital marketing, technology is required, but there is something more is required, like graphics is required, like SMO. Social media optimization is required, search engine optimization is required, so it's more into optimizational techniques. So it's not only that only engineering students will get a chance to deliver their their skill sets. Along with them, it is the non-tech students also can excel in this particular field. So it's all about development of hard skills. In today's industry, it is divided into two patterns. The skill is divided into two patterns. One is a hard skill, another is a soft skill. Now, soft skill development is possible, but hard skill development requires certain pattern of training. So, in our institution, what we provide for our MBA students, we develop soft skill normally, but we also give equal emphasis to development of their hard skills.
So, there's the thing right now. Then we are in the almost closing of your interview.
Yeah.
So, what is the note you want to give to the student? Like, what is the scope, the business we have, you already delivered to us. But the college, as per the college, so what is the extra they can get from the others?
Yes. See, we deal with with the development of skills, identifying their passion. So for these students, the notes goes like this. You don't need to worry about suddenly you are giving me any type of skill development which is a rocket science. It's not like that. it is your passion area which you want to develop. I think you have heard of something called FM radio, nowadays coming as a Facebook radio, where they are hiring people who can tell stories.
Yes.
So it's not so a person who is telling stories, probably he loves to read stories, that's why he is telling stories. That is also can be a business domain to develop or flourish. A person who is working as an animator, a person who is working as a VFX, a person who is working as a salesman but knows how to optimize his sales and maximize with the help of media. So that can be also an avenue for the excelling. So my key point to all the students, or this what we Swami Vivekananda group provide to the students to excel in such a manner so that they come in. The main motive of the students, they always into a dilemma. There are a lot of brands who are telling them, we will take you here, we will take you there. We will not comment like that. We'll say, we'll make you so well that tomorrow you can rule in the organization. And last but not the least, my closing statement as I'm sitting in Swami Vivekananda Institute of Management and Computer Science, on the note of Swami Vivekananda, I'd like to tell to all the students that as this cyclonic monk of India have stated, that education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. So it's a perfection already in man. So what do? We just only polish that perfection to come and flourish beautifully in the industry. That's all.
Okay, so right now we are closing the interview, and I want to thank the Debansu sir, Dr. Debansu sir, for giving us the time, and hopefully this thoughts of education journey will help us, our student, to get choose a good college and why they want to pursue their career. So thank you.
Thank